ABC Dior. ABC Dior invites you to explore the letter I, which stands for an evocative new destination, India, a country that has been a source of fascination since the house was established. From Christian Dior to Maria Grazia Chiuri, the successive creative directors have showcased the richness of its culture and savoir-faire. In his very first collection, Christian Dior highlighted that country's treasures with an haute couture ensemble named Indienne. A few years later, for Spring-Summer 1953, he interpreted the sari with a design named Benares. In April 1962, Marc Bohan designed 100 looks that would be unveiled in 2 Dior fashion shows, the first in Mumbai, followed by New Delhi. In 1989, for his final collection, L'Année des Indes, Marc Bohan elevated the impact of traditional costumes and colours to new heights. Wrap-over chiffon sari shirt dresses and embroideries like Indian mosaics provided a frontierless visual journey to the enchantment of the Taj Mahal. This admiration would grow even more under Gianfranco Ferré, who had lived in the country for a period in the 1970s, with his own final Dior show for autumn-winter 1996, named Passion Indienne. The names given to the haute couture designs speak for themselves. From Mysore to Maharani, they resound with the sense of delight aroused by Indian historical treasures. Reinventing the diversity of this artistic dialogue since her arrival in the house, Maria Grazia Chiuri has regularly collaborated with the Chanakya Atelier in Mumbai. Close friends for more than 30 years, Karishma Swali, creative director of Chanakya, and the creative director of Dior Women's Lines, share the same taste for excellence and the desire to preserve a comprehensive craft, embroidery. With a combination of heritage and innovation, they explore the wide-ranging techniques of this compelling art form to embellish and enhance Dior collections and shows. For her Spring-Summer 2020 Haute Couture show, she called on the talents of the Chanakya School of Craft, which educates and supports Indian women by offering them a new autonomy in local communities and by promoting the acquisition of skills such as hand embroidery. The craftswomen participated in the creation of scenographic textile elements by the feminist artist Judy Chicago. In another collective feat, this time for the Spring-Summer 2022 Haute Couture collection, an unprecedented example of monumental textile art from the studios of Madhvi and Manu Parekh and realized by the Chanakya Atelier, also wrapped the walls of the show space. The embroidered works of these 2 key figures in Indian art were also highlighted in an exclusive exhibition, which opened in tandem with the Fall 2023 show. Testifying more than ever to the deeply held and cherished bonds uniting Dior with India, this show took place at the historic Gateway of India in Mumbai. The majestic arch had been fronted by a monumental installation inspired by the decorative Indian wall hanging known as a Toran. In turn, the poetic looks combined the shimmering allure of Indian style with the essence of Paris couture. A colour block sequence in silks echoed Marc Bohan in its sophisticated evening coats, joined by trousers, boleros, jackets, and bras. Geometric forms were framed in silver sequins or rhinestones. Enhanced with Indian landscape scenes, the toile de Juillet motif was revisited in a kaleidoscopic of hues. The Jardin Indien floral design, in turn, decorated silk pajamas, shirts, and dresses. In an exquisite addition, the model's beauty looks devised by Peter Phillips added extra grace and elegance to this stylistic journey. To accessorize this collection inspired by India, I chose to emphasize the eyes with a dense, smoky look, illuminated by a wet effect that gives it mystery and depth, the creative and image director of Dior Makeup explained. Eyes in myriad shades of black, complemented by a very pure complexion and natural lips to impart the ultimate impression of refinement. An incredible creative odyssey following a dream itinerary from Paris to Mumbai. Escapism infused with excellence.